Yo, it's your boy Giga Sneaks back with another video. In today's video, I'm finally getting around to it. I've had them since they came out, but I just never got around. Let me back up a little bit. All right, see my face a little bit better. We got the Kobe 11. I actually won both pair on a raffle. So the first ones are the Kobe 11 Elite Protro. That's this one. And then the other one is they both Elite Protro, EM Elite Protro. Yeah. So you have this one. I think they call this one Fade to Black or something like that. This is the one he played in his last game and dropped 60 points on his last game. But I wanted this shoe. I love the gold details in this. I love all the writing, the dates. I just thought that this shoe was initially that I liked better. I thought looked better. I just liked all the black and gold, the icy blue sole at the bottom. I just thought it was an overall better looking shoe. Like, it appeals to me. Like, I like this. And then the other one was I was just like, I'll try for the raffle for that one, but this was the one I really wanted. So I end up doing both raffles, got the raffles, and then it showed me that I won this one first, and I was hyped. And then I want to say about 5 to 6 minutes later, it showed that I got this one. I was just like, Dad, which one should I get? I wasn't for sure if I should get both or just one or the other. Get the one that I wanted, which was this, and then get this one and sell it. But the more I thought about it, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to grab both of them and I'm going to keep both of them. So I did, and I'm happy with that decision. I haven't played in this one, but I have played in this one. What can I say? To me, it feels like a Kobe 8. I know I got a Kobe 8 around here somewhere. Just give me a second. I got a Kobe 8. I got a Kobe 8 right here. So, this is a Kobe 8. You have your drop-in React midsole in this. You should know about this. I've never worn these either. I played in the black ones. I haven't worn these yet. But this shoe and this shoe feels very similar. What I would say is that the drop-in midsole in these 11, the Kobe 11 Protro, is a lot better. It's softer. It's softer. A lot softer, a lot more squishier. And then you have this. Why can't this be in all the other Kobe's? I also have these that have a drop-in midsole. I like Kobe's, but this is my gripe. That Kobe 8 up there, this Kobe 9 Protro, all have this drop-in midsole with the original React drop-in midsole. They did these special ones with the React X, which is much softer, and you get this big zoom air unit in the back. Why? Those were 120. I want to say that these are 190 when they came out. I think these were 200, and then I think this one was 220, or the prices were swapped around. That one was 220 and this was 200. Either way. And both of these, we got these drop-in midsoles. Let me grab this other one. My gripe with Nike is that for the price range that the Kobe's come in, the 220, the 190 to 220 price range, we should at least be getting something like this for all of them. Now, the way that I felt I felt like this was just a softer version of the 8 or the 9, which is weird because I feel like the 9 is softer than the React foam in that. It's just, they're just weird. The way that they fit. Now, in Kobe 8s, I have to wear a 14. The 13 is just way too tight. So this is a 14. But this is a 13, and this fits me really well. I have a little room. I have a little bit more room than I would usually have in a 13. So I want to say that they fit slightly bigger. I have to have a 14 in this, and then the Kobe 9, I have a size 13 as well at that, and if it's a little snug on this side of that Kobe 9, but these are not snug at all. These actually fit. I don't have no complaint the way they fit. I have plenty of room in these. They're not too snug like how Kobe's can be, and after like you've ran about 3 or 4, possibly 5 games, you know, your toes start to hurt over here. Not in this one. I haven't played in this one yet. I want to say they should feel the exact same. But from here on out, Kobe's should at least come with, for all the Kobe's that they're going to re-release or retro or Protro, we should be getting this in all of them. We should definitely be getting these, the ones that have the drop-in insoles. We should have that with the Zoom Air unit, either in the heel or in the forefoot. So yeah, so 2 weeks ago I played in the no, actually a week ago today I played in these, and they felt great. You do feel the air unit in the back is very squishy. Great impact protection around here of your, the front part of your foot, and then the back, of course, you're going to feel that Zoom Air unit. It felt good. But out of all my years of playing basketball, I've only had a sprained ankle. But for some reason, it could have been just playing too much basketball, but I suffered a calf strain. And I've never, ever had that in my life before. Out of all the years I played basketball, I've really never had any leg injuries. So I'm nursing that. I shot around a little bit today, and it felt good. I could jump off of it, but I'm going to give it another week before I actually try to give another go and get out on the court. I play every weekend, full court for a long time. But I don't know if I was getting the support that I need. And I wasn't doing a lot of jumping. It just came out of nowhere. I remember going for a pass on a fast break. I gave a pass to someone, and then it felt like a cramp at first. And then I tried to stretch it out and keep on going, and then it just got a little bit worse. And in my mind, I was thinking, if this is a calf strain, I need to chill out, because they've been saying in the NBA this is what's leading to Achilles ruptures. So I was just like, you know what? I shut it down. I went home. I had been nursing it for about a whole week straight. So I have to play in these again to actually see if I'm not to see if I'll get hurt again, but to see if I'm actually getting the support. The shoe feels weird. It's a new shoe. I play in a lot of different new shoes all the time. I'm always constantly in new shoes when I'm playing ball to switch them up. I have a really great rotation of shoes. And I just felt like after a while, certain shoes, after a few games or a couple hours in, you know, you start to break it in. And I just never felt like I did that with these. I never felt like I really broke them in. So I need to give them another go. I really like them. Like I said, I like the way that they look. I think when I play in the 11 again, it will be in this one. I'm going to give this one a run in these and see how this one fits. This one feels like it's a little bit higher around the ankle, and these are very low around the ankle. I don't know what it is. It just felt like I didn't get I don't want to say support, but the shoe just felt weird. But I'm not used to actually playing in Kobe's. Like, I just recently just started getting a lot of Kobe's. I've been lucky. But so I'm getting used to them. I played in the 8s and I've played in the 5s right here. That is the Lower Marion ones. I need to do a review on those too. I have played in those ones. I need to do a review and talk about how I love that shoe. So yeah, I don't know. I've never had any leg injuries before, calf injuries or anything. Just a sprained ankle. That's the only thing I've ever suffered. So I don't know if it was this or it was just me playing too much ball. I don't know, but it took me it's taken me a while to kind of get used to this shoe and the way that it fits on my foot. I don't know. I like it, and like I said, I want to give it a go. But in terms of the way it fit, it fit really good. But I feel like the underneath here. It feels very flat to the ground. I just remember when I tried to, when I was wiping the bottom to get the dust off, I just felt like it don't feel like it just feels flat to the floor. It just feels very, very flat. It just feels very flat on the floor. I feel like there's not and it's probably because there's not enough arch support in this. And this drop-in insole doesn't help with that. I want to say with most of the shoes you either have some type of plate, some type of like carbon fiber plate here or something like that in the midfoot plate. And I'm used to most of my shoes have that except for these. And I want to say that could be the reason. I'm no doctor, but I want to say because there wasn't no arch support in this, is probably why. Because that's what I felt like I was lacking, or not having that feel. Even with the Kobe 8s, there's a carbon plate here. You feel that, and it's very supportive. You feel that support. This does not have that. This is just a plain, like you could actually see through this sole. When you put this in, it's just this. So, although this has also a drop-in midsole, you have the carbon plate. I don't even know if the 9s have the carbon plate. But they do have carbon around it. Like, they got carbon on the sides of this. I got to do a review of these as well. So, I want to say because my foot or my feet were so just like flat on the ground, maybe not having that forefoot plate or the midfoot plate doesn't give you the support that you need, and that's probably why I end up pulling my calf muscle. I don't know. Like I said, I'm no doctor. I don't know, but the underfoot, although it's very comfortable because of the drop-in insole, it's also, it's not uncomfortable, but it feels weird. It's something that I have to get used to if I'm going to continue to play in these, because as I was playing, I just remember like, yo, when am I going to break these in? As each game was going, I'm like, before I end up having to quit, like this shoe keeps feeling weird no matter how many cuts. And like, I just remember like just doing certain cuts. The traction was great. I played on a really good floor. The traction was great, gives good squeak. But for some reason, I just couldn't get the feel that I wanted in the shoe. And I want to believe that it's because there is no midfoot plate. But I'm probably playing these next and see how they feel. I haven't seen a video of anyone talking about this and how they feel like maybe this shoe lacks support. But I'm gonna play in this one next and see how it feels. And outside of that, I was just crazy about the way that they looked. I didn't know what to expect as far as how they were gonna feel playing in them. And that's the only thing I would say is if you're someone who needs a I guess some kind of like a plate here, and you need some kind of like, you need that. This might not be the shoe for you because it just feels weird. And I'm not saying that's why I pulled my calf. I'm just saying that the shoe never felt comfortable to me. Although it is comfortable, it just I kept waiting to get used to it. I could never get used to it. I could never get used to it. It just kept feeling weird. The whole time it just felt weird. Not in a bad, like it hurts weird. Just like, it felt like this ain't my shoe. Like, type of weird. Like I kept checking it, like, what is wrong with this shoe? I remember just looking down like, what's wrong with this shoe? And it was always this one. I felt like, not so much the right, this is the left shoe. Not so much the right shoe. Here's the right shoe. I didn't feel like that. Maybe I didn't have it. I didn't tie it tight enough. I don't know. I really don't know. But I just remember always, even before I got hurt, I just kept looking at this shoe like, what's wrong with it? Like, why I feel like this one? Why I feel this way? And I never would think, this one I wasn't thinking like that with this one. I was just like, kept worrying about that. And then before I know it, my calf started hurting. And then it started hurting worse, and I just stopped. And I was just like, damn, I wonder if it was the shoe. I've been jumping and dunking for a long time, and I've been doing a lot for a long time, and I've never had what I felt. I don't even know if it was I couldn't even tell you if it was a pulled or strained calf, because I've never experienced that before. I don't even know what that felt like. All I know is what a sprained ankle feel like, a high or low ankle sprain. That's all I know. As far as basketball, thank God, knock on wood, I've never had no major injuries, but I just felt like something was off with this shoe, the way it feels. But aesthetically, I got a lot of compliments. People was feeling them. Everybody was liking the way that they looked, saying that they were fire, and I agree. I definitely agree. I love the black and gold. I mean, I like this one too. This one's too, the black and gold is fire. This is a little bit more like, this is not so loud. This one is definitely like, look at me. And I understand what some of the dates stand for on here, and that's what I liked about it. It actually has a day of the last game, just different things. It got his numbers on here. I like this because it just pops. I don't know. I'm just feeling this. It has this like kind of like indenture right here with the Kobe. It's like a Kobe logo right here. I don't know. The way that it feels at the bottom of the shoe just feels weird. And I guess it's just something I got to get used to. But all in all, I feel like for the price range, the comfortability is good. I do like the React X drop-in midsole. It's cool. For the price that we paying, Zoom X wouldn't have hurt either. Zoom X is the softest out of all of the foams that Nike have, but I would have preferred, I would have liked to see how that felt if we could have had one in like the React X in this one, and maybe the Zoom X in that one. That would have been fire, just to switch it up to see how, you know, how it feels in each shoe. But that's pretty much all I gotta say about that, guys. If you have these and you haven't played in them, give them a run, see how they feel, and please comment and tell me what you think about them. If you have these and you played in them, tell me, you know, if you kind of agree what I'm saying about the shoe, because it's just, I could never get used to it. And like I probably gave it 2 hours that day. Last Sunday, it was like 2, maybe 3 hours into it. No, it was definitely 2 hours before I had to quit. So I'm gonna give it some more run soon once I get better, and then see how it feels. Hopefully I don't experience that feeling anymore in my calf, either one of them. And then I'll just go from there. But that's the end of the video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.